Hey everybody, welcome back to The Binding of Isaac Repentance. Apologies, the win streak is gone. I had a loss off camera, and then I actually tried to record one of these. I'm going to play as Isaac, by the way. I recorded one of these earlier, or tried to record one of them, and I just couldn't concentrate. I just wasn't paying attention. I was playing like garbage, so I ended up canning it. So, I'm back now. I'm feeling a little bit more with it, I guess. I don't know if other people get this. Sometimes I feel like I'm kind of like, I've got like the old fuzzy brain, the cloudy brain. I just had that a little bit in the morning, and yeah, it was just a pain. Also, it probably didn't help that if you've been watching Pokemon Unbound, I tried to record immediately after fighting Mel, who is a real jabroni. Let's just call him that for now. And I did not have a great time with it, but... well, actually, this will come out after the Pokemon Unbound. I have defeated him since, so I can progress in that game. Which, by the way, fantastic ROM hack. I've been enjoying it a lot. I mean, that's all I can really say. It just has all the quality of life things. It's just stuff that it felt like it should have been in mainline games. I'm just in it, so I really have very few complaints. Mel was my first complaint, though, because that guy is really, really hard. To be fair, I have got it on, like, I think I've got it on difficult, not like, you know, rip your balls off difficult, but, you know, the one below that. So, I could have made it easier for myself, and I've chosen not to. Oh, I got a mum's item, mum's knife, because of my trinket. Very convenient.
I can see.
Great pill as well. Oh my god. We're in the money right now. I'm just trying to do rooms right now to get enough charge to reroll Alchemist Cookbook, because I obviously don't want that over the D6. The D6 is considerably better. I'll be back. I was also hoping for a curse room, but there is not one on this floor. But we can get a charge by beating the boss. And we've also got Mum's Razor. Fantastic. Again, like always, I say always, like the previous ones, I think I'm just going to go to the chest or, you know, the dark room. I don't really fancy doing any of the super hard stuff. I kind of just want to chill out in Isaac right now. You know, maybe just have a little... you know, little conversations I don't normally have in other series, like the RPG ones, I kind of like, you know, role play with a little bit and try and not interrupt it too much. Then I've got stuff like, you know, well, I haven't got Alina right now because Alina's just dropped off, but things like, you know, the other roguelikes where I have to talk through my plays, especially the card-based ones. Really, Isaac is the only thing I can kind of autopilot and still play, you know, semi-decent at. Not great, obviously, because, you know, I'm not very good at games, I think. But well enough that, you know, I can use maybe the small part of my brain to just play the game. Like, maybe 20% of my brain capacity can focus on Isaac, the other 80% can focus on whining or something. And there are things potentially in the future we could be whining about. One thing that is worrying me, and I say worrying it's not in the loosest terms of the word worry, by the way, but in terms of games that are coming out soon, other things that are going to be added to the channel, Overwatch 2 is coming out fairly soon. Overwatch 1 was one of my favourite games of all times. It did get a bad rap. Some things I think were justified, some things I think were less justified. Obviously, all the shit that went down, you know, with the conduct of especially senior employees at Blizzard was just, you know, repugnant. And that I don't really want to go into too much detail of. Just needed to say it was just shit. But I'm not going to, like, blame the game on that. I'm going to blame the company and the, like, the work ethic, I suppose, of it. But the game itself has kind of stagnated. That, I think, is completely fair to say. Oh. And that is a huge part has come down to the decision-making of the team. And I was hoping that the payoff would be that when the game released, there was going to be a huge chunk of new heroes. And honestly, people were like, you know, going like, they're not going to do this. Like, the game's stagnating, it's a dead game. You know, you're going to get like one new hero. I was holding out for something like 7, and I was hoping they would add a lot of tanks, a lot of supports, and then maybe, you know, throw in a DPS. And I was slightly alarmed when they, you know, announced the first new hero for the first beta, Sojourn, who was a DPS. I was like, please don't just release, you know, 5 or 6 new DPS heroes and just ignore the tanks again. But I kind of feel like they've made the worst of both worlds now with the way they've done it. I'll take Poop Drink, actually. I feel like they've gone with the worst of both worlds, because they've now announced that there's going to be, you know, 3 characters. That's all they're going to do. We've just seen the last one, I think she was called Koriko, a support. And they also, I think, I don't know if this was revealed or rumors that have been, oh my god, have come out or whatever it is, but they said that there's not going to be a DPS hero until 2024 now. Which basically means you're going to have a year and a half without DPS, which I think is a little bit of an alarming place to put your game into. When you would argue that probably the DPS is one of the more fancied roles out of all the roles. To basically say, you know, you're not going to get any new content for your role for a year and a bit, before the game's even come out yet, honestly seems kind of bold. Now, there has been a lot of reworks in the DPS categories, but I would have been really hush-hush over, you know, the development cycle of the new heroes. Fine, say that we have some, you know, tank supports in the works, and maybe we're going to focus more on them, because, like, we've made a mistake and the roster's a little bit, you know, imbalanced right now. That, I think, is fine, but just to say you're, like, you know, flat out, yeah, you're going to have to wait a year and a bit. You're highly ambitious that they're still going to be here in a year's time to still be playing it. Let's just go straight down. But I'm willing to look everything with a blank slate, start again from the beginning, and I'm just going to look at, is this a fun game? Now, the difficulty of doing this blank slate strategy is that they're not really trying to win me over with this. They're trying to win over new people, especially with the free-to-play model, so hopefully this will bring, you know, fresh blood into the game. But at the core of it all, the gameplay cycle is still extremely similar, especially for people who, you know, didn't play the first one, or only played it a little bit but didn't get too involved in it. If you were somewhat involved in it, obviously, like, the loss of one tank is going to be pretty big. Some people love it, some people less so. I'm kind of in the camp that when they announced it, I thought it was a really bad move, and I felt like they could have done it better. And really the problem arose of the fact that double tank was just too strong. And I think it was just balancing around having 2 shields. Like, why would you play 2 tanks without shields when you could have 2 tanks with shields, which is, you know, like, let's say combined health 1500 health. There's just so much more meat you have to burn through. It was just always going to be strong. Especially then when you're adding shield heroes with range shots. I could pump out the damage too. Like, Sigma could really throw out damage, Orisa can throw out damage. Just spamming damage out. I think it became too big an issue for them to solve. And in my opinion, they threw the baby out of the bathwater. Rather than just separate the shield tanks from the other tanks, maybe have it as its own role, or even just say, like, you know, this hero has shield on them, you can only pick one hero with shielding, or something like that. So you could pick 2 off tanks, but you couldn't pick 2 shield tanks. Instead, they were like, okay, we're just going to get rid of one of the tanks then. Which I think has caused even more work for them, because now they have to rework the off tanks to be, you know, capable of holding the front line. It just felt a little bit weird. Like, they had to rebalance the entire game. It wasn't even just the tanks either. It was like the DPS heroes had to be changed. Supports had to be changed because, you know, there's one less tank to heal you. I feel like they created a lot of work which, at the end of the day, should have been used, in my opinion, in creating new heroes, new maps, I guess new game modes which they have, you know, provided. I don't think I love the new game mode, but I do think it's probably at least more enjoyable to play than 2CP. I wouldn't say outright it was better, but it does feel, it feels a little bit better. And at least, you know, while everything feels a little bit new and, you know, people haven't got all the exploits yet, That's always going to be the most fun time to, you know, play a game and experience something. So for now, that'll be pretty fun on release. Some things as well that oh my god. Some things as well I don't really love that they've decided to do. I wasn't thrilled with how they've done the betas. I feel like it was in beta for way too long. And it's kind of taken the edge off it quite a lot, in my opinion. It'd be interesting to see how other people feel about it. I'm looking forward to it. As I said, I really am. I'm being sincere about this. But I played Beta 1, I played Beta 2, I played, you know, the Junker Queen, I played Sojourn. So all that's really offered to me now on the release is new skins and Kiriko from the betas. And honestly, I just don't think that's going to, like, cut it for me. Again, I'm going to reserve judgment. I've seen people doing YouTube videos going like, oh, why Overwatch 2? It's a failure or it's like a scam. No, that's bullshit. Wait for the game to release first in case, you know, there's other things there. Maybe the gameplay loop is more enjoyable. Maybe the fact that they've made it free to play makes the games a bit more versatile. Maybe the metas shift in such a way that it makes it fun. But I am, like, I'm concerned. Let's put it this way. I'm going to go in with open mind, but there is a little bit worried that, you know, I feel like they've wasted the time doing the PvE aspect, which obviously will be fun when they've done it, but, you know, that also isn't coming out right now. And they spent so much time making it balanced around 5 people, when it was really unnecessary. They could have made 6 work. And also, I feel like they salted the player base up just a tiny little bit doing that. Because, you know, people would have had 6 stacks, groups of 6, and now people have to say goodbye to, you know, like, Francis. It's like, Francis, you're not welcome anymore, I'm sorry. It's 5 stacks and we voted. You played the off-tank, and honestly, that means you're probably a little bit less flexible. Actually, that's probably not true. I think main tank's probably got more of an issue right now. Because off-tanks will probably have the capability to become a main tank. Yeah, sure, that'll do. But other than that, other games, Hearthstone's got another expansion coming out, which again has released like a buttload of disruption. Don't know what the devs have got against, you know, combo techs at the moment, but they seem to want them to be gone completely. More of the Void used to be fantastic. It's not as fantastic anymore. That means that I have tons of health, so I'll take it. You are garbage. I will take you. I'll go back and get the Spirit Heart. You know what? Actually, I'm not. Fuck it. I don't care. We might be able to steal a boss rush item if I go a little bit faster. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see how, you know, the new cards interact. But I'm not super excited about any of it at the moment. And I can't but think that, you know, stuff like the Jailer is going to be truly awful to play against. It just feels like... It just feels super unfun. Like, who wants to play against minions, you know, that can't be destroyed? Like, the game already has a little bit of an issue, in my opinion, with the fact that Mr. Daddy D, is kind of like the win con of so many decks right now. Like, you know, Demon Hunter are using it. I've seen it in the Ramp Druid decks. They have, like, token variants. Even though non-token variants run it, you see it in Shaman. You just see Daddy D everywhere. Like, I've even seen some mages running it, which seems a bit bizarre when they have so many great win conditions anyway. But it just seems odd that they add, like, this super giga insane win condition card. I'd also be super scared of this with the Warlock quest. Destroy your deck. Oh yeah, that looks like that quest would love that. You know, the quest that wants you to draw through your entire deck. Why draw through it when you can just discard it on 10? So I foresee a lot of Warlocks on mini patch day, which I think is in like 2 or 3 days dying from now, from when this uploads. Either way, as I kind of alluded to with the Overwatch one, as long as you get new content normally, even if it's like kind of shit, it's still good because it's new and it gives you something else to do. Changes things up a little bit. And that's normally good enough. But yeah, I'm not super impressed by the cards I've seen. I do like the Sylvanas one, though. That looks kind of fun. I think that is, like, an appropriate level of disruption as well. You know, something that affects something on the field, potentially takes control of it as a powerful effect, but most likely is going to be single target destruction. People are already running, whatchamacallit? That's very useful, right? The thing that devours, the Insatiable Devourer, is that his name? People are already running that, so I fully expect people that run Devourer to run... sure, I'll take Continuum. To run Sylvanas as well. Anyway, what can I say about this run so far? I have to get back to the run. The run is kind of cracked, so we don't need to say anything else about the run. Okay. And then what other games were there? I can't remember. I mean, we've had stuff like Four Tales, which has just come out, you know, fairly recently and has been fantastic so far. Road Warden I've really enjoyed. I've liked the lore stuff behind it. Like, I still mention this, but the Dragonbone currency is really neat. I really like it. I like the Numa stuff. I like calling people shells. Like, it has this theme and it sticks to it very well. So I've been thoroughly enjoying that. So honestly, we've just been spoiled recently with games. Just in time for Overwatch 2 to... No. I believe in you, Overwatch 2. You won't let me down, right? Right? No. Right, come here, you. Listen, I'm on a timer. Come on! Okay, it was just Spirit Hearts. Trying to think what else. Oh, there's a roguelike coming out fairly soon, but I don't want to spoil it. This is at the end of September. You might know what it is. But I'm looking forward to that as well, but I probably won't get a full look in. Also, I saw there was some sort of, like, beer brewing simulator, and I have in the past brewed beer, so I kind of want to check that out, but that will only be something pretty short, I imagine. Just want to see what it's like. If it's any fun, then, you know, maybe we'll do a little bit more. And then my stupid ass has been playing fucking Pokemon Unbound, which is, as I said, a phenomenal game. But it's been harder than I thought. I honestly thought I could work through it in maybe, you know... I can't even remember now. I'm sure I read somewhere like, oh, it'll take you about 20 hours. I'm like 23 hours in, and I've only just got the 4th gym. And I'm already like, you know, oh, go and save the world, Alina. I'm playing as Alina, by the way, not myself, if you didn't know. So, honestly, I'm kind of predicting now that I'm going to be finishing around the 40-hour mark. If I'm being generous, it might be like the 50. So I need to get a bit of a move on. Doesn't help that I've got a god squad of, like, you know, 30 Pokemon right now that I've all been using. But hey, at least I'm enjoying it. You know what? I'm enjoying it, so I'll take it. Ow, by the way. I did not get my item room item. Where am I? Neck 1. Sure. Let's go for it. Destroy this. Gives me money. Where is my item room? It is here. Sure, camo undies kind of irrelevant. I should peep the shop if I can. This is kind of pointless. I'll take this. I'll take this. See you later. Please. Thank you. Right, run. Run, Isaac. We have places to be, and I've wasted kind of a lot of time on this floor. Alright, pretty good boss for me to get. Just stand on top of each other, do double damage. Yeah, I'll take you. Okay, so we've got like 3 minutes to kill Mum. I have a teleport card, so I don't have to worry about doing everything. I just want to find the boss room. You're not the boss room. Okay, that was lucky. Go, Gemini. Freeze everyone. I believe in this way. Just leave that. We don't need that right now. Just run through rooms. Honestly, I'm playing better going faster than I normally do when I go slow. God damn it. Okay, I think we have a chance here. You can have that bit of blood. Oh, more than a chance. I think we're quids in. Hermit, Magician, Stars, question mark. Give me the Hermit. So I do get one reroll of this as well. Because I have the D6. Thank you for being aggro, Mum, as well. And I will take the Polaroid. Nothing here super interests me. There's some fun stuff. I'll take Botfly. Good defense. Okay. Well, if the run wasn't won before, it's super won now. Slow down again. I'm not going for Hush. Chaos card. Oh, double Chaos card. Cool. We can practice my Chaos card aiming. Don't really need you, but I can re-roll you at some point. But why not? I saw it at the last second. Best Essence. Don't remember what you do, honestly.
Wheel of Fortune.
Excuse me.
Chaos card.
Enjoy getting chaosed. Right, my item room is Pause, which is kind of Garbaggio. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go to is the library. Actually, I'm kind of not fucked, but it would have been better saving the charge for the library. Okay. Thank you, regen. Alright, if we want to win the run, we take this. Goodbye, D6. You have been fantastic, but you've just come up against a better opponent. Satanic Bible guarantees me Devil Deals. I kind of want Devil Deals anyway, because I would like to go to 0 Spirit Hearts. Yeah. That's basically it. Magician, Stars, question mark. Can't remember what Stars, question mark does, so I'll just take Chaos cards. Okay, anything I'm really looking for this run? Not really. We're kind of just set. I have plenty of consumables. Uranus just means I'm going to freeze everything. I've got Chaos card as well if I even needed it. We're just kind of rocking and rolling right now. Just fill up the red hearts. Don't know why I came in this room. Don't really want to explore the womb. And I knew it was a dead end. Just want to get to the boss. How do I only have 4 keys? Actually, I know I have 4 keys. Alright, might as well do this. I would like a Devil Deal boss item to start removing my red hearts. Hello, bloat. I don't know what I hit there, but sure. Mystery item, I'll take it. Thank you, and see you later. I do like the soul of Laz. Actually, it's not Laz, it's Cain. Sorry. I knew what I meant. Soul of Laz could be, you know, amusing as well. But I'm not bombing that out there. That can live there. I do like the red rooms. I would love another run actually just go around to all the red rooms. You know, assuming I had time to record it as well. I enjoyed that one episode we had where I can't remember, we did like an entire floor of red rooms. It was kind of interesting to see how it was laid out. And it was really early on as well. I never had another run like it. Ooh, shoot the whoop. Interesting. Soul of Eve. Oh, does this kill a familiar or something? No, it generates tons of birds, right?
Temperance.
Something along those lines. That is something else I don't need to work on it, I suppose, but I would like to work on. I really need to have a better knowledge of the new cards. Because I don't know what half of them do. Okay, we're at full health. The money is kind of irrelevant. Am I still on for Hush? Maybe I will give little blue boy a look in. Because this is such a strong fucking run. Kind of as a little flex. Also, as I said, I don't want to get too rusty in this game. So that should probably mean that I shouldn't get rusty versus Hush either. Although actually, is there really any reason I'd ever go back to Hush again? Probably not. Not unless they added a new character. Go Gemini, thank you. But maybe at some point as well, we'll check out some mods for this game. Maybe add a few, you know, modded characters or something. Try and make it a little bit fresher. But I would definitely say the Redemption has been big hit. Ow. I think it's probably the best expansion they've ever done. I'd go far as to say. Right, I'll give you 3. Alright, that's all I'm giving you. I'm not giving you Spirit Hearts. I only did this so that I would be on... what's his name health? Polaroid health. Right, Mum, get destroyed. Easy peasy. We take the deal. We take both of these things. Sure, go to Hush. I've got the Chaos card, I suppose. I could just Chaos card Hush. Yeah, sure, why not? Also, I could donate money. Yeah, I haven't blown up my donation machine. Such a rare occurrence. Take it all. Enjoy. Okay. I'll take Turdy Touch because it's not completely useless. Oh, I'll take Gimpy. Gimpy, very good. I'll get more money because why not? I don't really need 30 bombs. Alright, all I ask is that I don't miss with the The Chaos card. We can kill him without it, but it's just embarrassing.
The magician.
Okay, that was dumb. I was trying to hit the little fracture in the earth. Easy Chaos card kill. Okay. Let's just go to the Polaroid. I'm not fighting fucking... I can't remember his name. I wanted to call him Deoxys, well, that's a Pokemon. Delirium, that's his name. Because that guy, that's actually my one big surprise of Redemption. I thought they were going to change Delirium. To some degree. Like, keep the theme the same, that, you know, he can transform into, like, different bosses. God damn it. But make him a little bit less, you know, fucking glitchy and all over the place. But they just left him the same. Which I think is a shame, because all the bosses in this game are really good, with the exception of that guy, who sucks. But I guess who am I to, you know, say that that guy sucks. Maybe other people like him. I don't know, you know, how you'd like him. Because he's just a fucking glitchy mess. But hey, maybe you like glitchy messes. Alright. Right, come on, Pot Boys. I'll have a peek. Sure, why not? Just flex on people. Right, hello. Can you please get behind the frozen guy? I can't hit you. Well, didn't get hit. We basically got room for 3 charges. Sure, I'll pay 2 keys. Kind of surprised with how bad our key situation still is. Considering we've just been storming through the game. Oh, 2 cards. Hierophants. Perfect, I can't see myself. Okay, alright. I think I got hit by tears there. Right, we've got through the annoying second phase. Ow, that's gonna hurt. Never mind. MLG dodge. Let's MLG dodge. Just use your tears. Stop trying to kill people with more of the void. I'm trying to kill with more of the void in Gemini. It's just unnecessary. No. 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 I mean, Montezuma's Revenge from Gary isn't bad. I should probably take it. It just kind of annoys me a little bit. I can't aim it, I guess is my issue. Ah, sure. We'll take Montezuma's Revenge. That's not bad. But the other ones I stand by are just bad. Well, again, actually I don't stand by that at all. Immediately I would like to take that back. Forget-Me-Not is not bad, I just don't need it. Honestly, taking Forget-Me-Not would just be too greedy at this point. The game is already won. Why win it by more? You know, just do the minimum required to win the run. That's what Grandpappy Andalona always said. Just do the minimum amount required in life, and you'll be fine. I jest. Or do I? No, actually, I do jest. If you want to get more out of life, sometimes you have to put in more hard graft. It's sad, but you just kind of have to accept it. Ooh, thank you. Very useful. No, I don't want that. I might as well start turning stuff into demon hearts. Mr. Boss Man, where are you? There you are. These enemies are a pretty good test for how good your run is, by the way. If you start, like, melting those guys down, you're in a pretty good state. I don't care, hit me. Oh, you're still alive, sorry. I thought I'd killed you. Okay, no delirium portal, fantastic. Get in the chest. And that is another dub. Unfortunately, as I said, the win streak is completely gone because I was dumb off camera. And a little bit dumb in the morning. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like and comment. Comment, and subscribe. God damn it. Everything helps me out. And it'll guarantee in the future that you'll get awesome content like this, where I can't say like, comment, and subscribe. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.